Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the second day of December, which is the second day of Kislev. Here we go. Just want to warn you that the same Talmud, we're going to be switching over to that on Sunday, but I'll keep you posted on that. I probably will remind you about that again on Matzah Shabbos into Sunday's halacha. It's not yet. It's not yet. Okay, now we were discussing the laws of covering over a Sefer if you finish learning from it. You're not supposed to leave that holy Jewish book just plain wide open. That's not proper. So if you're going away from a Sefer, you should either close it or cover it. Okay. Now, if you were learning from a DVAR Torah printed on a piece of paper, and you need to step away from where you're learning that piece of paper, do you need to cover the paper? So the answer to that by the poskim is no. You don't need to cover a paper. A paper that has a DVAR Torah on it, you can read it and just put it down on a table, and you don't have to worry about covering the piece of paper. If you have a Sefer that you were learning and you want to remember the pages you were on and when you want to place it open and face down, that's not appropriate. Putting a Sefer open and face down is not proper. If you find a Sefer that's upside down, that's dishonorable to the Sefer. It's most appropriate to pick it up, kiss it, and then put it right side up the way it's supposed to be. Hey, I should clarify here while we're on this that there are Svarim, holy Jewish books that are written all in Hebrew, and there are holy Jewish English Svarim that are all in English. So when we talk about upside down and right side up for an English book and a Hebrew book, that's different depending on right to left, left to right. So basically the answer to that is so simple. You put an English book the way it belongs, and you put a Hebrew book the way it belongs with the cover facing up. I hope that's clear. If you needed to turn a Sefer upside down because you needed to take a picture of it for some instructional purposes, you're allowed to do that. If you want to put a Sefer down on a bench that you're sitting on, that's not appropriate. That your seat that you sit on should be sharing a space with a Sefer. That's not appropriate to the Sefer. So if you're on a long bench, you should check that there are no Svarim sitting anywhere on that bench where you are. If you want to stand up the Sefer on the bench, you're like, that's okay. The Sefer's standing. That's not really a fix. So even if a Sefer is standing on the bench where you're sitting, it should be moved away if you're going to be sitting down on that long bench. If it's raised off of the bench by a tefach, that's about 4 inches, because it's on top of something else, well, then that's fine. If there's an armrest dividing each seat on the bench, then that makes it fine also, because then you're distinctly in spot number 1, the Sefer is distinctly in spot number 2, that's more appropriate, that's allowed. Also, if you're in a car and you want to put the armrest down, that's between you and the other seat, and the armrest can now, even if it's one of those foldable armrests that goes up and down, if you put the armrest down in a car, then you could put a Sefer on the other seat that's next to you, and that won't be called like it's on the same bench as you, as long as you put that armrest down. Hope that's clear. Have a great Shabbos. Log on again after Shabbos. And hope you have a great Shabbos. And then I think we'll start giving you a couple days of the laws of Saint Talmud Racha, which is coming up a couple days away. We'll keep you posted. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos. Bye-bye.